right, that was the Strangers. Let me walk around here. I guess that would be easier. Why don't we start by everybody introducing yourselves?
Alan Bush.
Alan Bush. And use the mics, please, you guys, because we won't hear anything.
My name is Alan Bush, happily residing in San Francisco, California.
My name is Bart Ferguson, also happily residing in San Francisco, California. With you.
I'm Paul Lisinski, just happily residing in general. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm Henry Smith.
I'm Ned. Hi.
Okay, well, now, tell me how you guys got started together.
It's your fault, man.
Yeah,
It's
Whoever
your
wants
fault.
to take it.
You guys.
what actually happened was, it's Alan's fault. We went to school in Eugene, Oregon, and I was playing at a blues jam one night at a place called Taylor's, which is very familiar to us now, and it was just one of those get-together blues jams, and Alan happened to be in the audience, and we decided to jam together. I was playing harmonica. I didn't even sing at the time, and
It was beautiful.
it was really, it's a sensitive moment.
It
It was
was.
always a sensitive
I
moment.
cried.
But we got together and
You guys just
So
had
that's
like
how-
beer and cigarettes.
That's how you two met. And then,
that's how we met.
how about the rest of you?
I was going
How
to say,
did
get
that-
to the interesting part. When
Really?
I joined the band.
That's right. So we did that. We got together, started singing, doing a lot of harmonies with Paul here and Ned.
Paul.
Ned actually used to sing harmonies, and he sometimes does also. So then we all resided in San Francisco, as we before told you, and we became electric when Henry Smith from Camillus, New York, joined us, and from there on, there was a lot of silliness going on.
Now, you guys
Awesome.
write all your own stuff, right?
Yep.
Is there one person in particular that usually does that? Do you all do?
I get all the money, I write all the songs. No, we all five of us write. All five of us. It started out mostly Alan and Bart, with me throwing in a few, and Henry throwing in a few, and Ned threw in a few.
Right.
So that's what pretty much it is.
Is it hard
Yeah,
to
but the
write?
interesting thing is that now it's becoming like I write with Bart, Paul and Ned have written together. Bart and Alan always
I write alone.
And Alan, left alone.
But we
Poor
also
Alan.
write alone. So, it's becoming that thing. We've been playing together 2 years, so it's starting to, look like a bowl of chop
Starting to
suey,
mutate.
Is it hard to write songs? I mean, where do you guys get your inspiration?
We steal it. We steal
You
it.
do?
We steal them all.
Okay.
And it just depends. Sometimes it comes from car rides or Chuck.
A good healthy breakfast is always an
A good
important
healthy
source
breakfast.
of inspiration for me.
It just
yeah.
depends on whatever hits you in the face, whether it's funny or silly or serious. Just whatever
Just
that
whatever.
day.
I always start with the tempo. I always write songs when I'm walking. I start walking and my body's doing this,
And then a
there's
song
the
will-
rhythm, and then something comes along. But that's me.
You should see Henry walk a samba. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, when he writes a waltz, he looks really interesting.
Now,
Actually, Henry's been known to pull over our car and say, "Somebody else drive, man. I got to write a song." And it hits us in weird times and places, so you just have to roll with the
Roll with
creative. When you get that bolt from wherever, right.
Speaking
you
of-
have to just do it.
speaking of being in a car, you guys tour a lot. Don't you spend the majority of your time touring?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No one-word answer.
Sorry.
Is that tough to be on the road all the time? Do you enjoy it?
We got to see the Grand Canyon this year, right? We did Arches. We did the Grand Canyon.
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore. Bonus round.
Gateway to the West.
But then we also did Des Moines, Iowa.
Well, yeah.
I mean, nice town,
the good-
nice town. Don't get me wrong.
go there
Please.
Right,
I mean,
right.
there's no libel involved in
Our
this sort of
producer's
thing.
from Iowa.
It's a
Sorry
great
about that.
state, the breadbasket of the country. Somebody else take my
But
place.
yes, your question was, how do we tour a lot? And yes, we do tour. We've been on the road straight for 2 years straight now, and it's basically between from Chicago west. So
Oh, okay.
it's a lot of. We lived a lot of times on the road. It's been fun, and it's helped the music a lot.
How do you guys figure out where you're touring, where your tour will take you? How does that work?
We have a booking agent.
And that
But
booking
we
agent.
Go where he sends us.
Yes, but we
Okay.
have like a rough. We wanted to start out on the West Coast because that's where most of us are from,
Right.
and we were already sort of happening. Something was going on. Then when we were strong there, we moved over to the Rockies, and then once that got going, we said, "All right, let's try the Midwest." So now we're just going to keep doing that big circle and then expand it from there. It's sort of a vague plan, but it's working so far.
Tell me about your CD.
The new one?
The new one.
Take the mic, Ned.
Take it, Ned.
My God, step up.
This is Ned's specialty.
Actually, the CD project has been sort of a long time coming. It originally stemmed from some studio stuff. We were going to do a 4-song, sort of demo-ish kind of tape, and we sort of decided that wasn't going to be big enough or exciting enough, and so we did a show at the Great American Music Hall on my birthday, March 17th, and recorded it, and it came out really well, and so a good chunk of the tracks came from that show, and we're going to sort of intersperse them with tracks from this previous demo. So it'll kind of be a hodgepodge of all kinds of stuff, hopefully giving people a good taste of what we're like.
Will a lot of the stuff from tonight be on that?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
It looks like it.
What are we playing?
Yes, definitely a lot of the tunes.
About half of what we do
Are you
tonight
guys
is on
silly?
it. About half.
Pulling the Cindy Brady in front of the. I don't know. What's on her? I can't figure it out. That red light's really bothering me.
Before the show started, Paul and I were talking about some of your goals. Does somebody want to take that one?
Lots of bread.
Lots of dough.
Well,
That's one goal.
Well, you're going to open up
it's-
bacon.
Where's
not
like
just lots
the,
of
where's
dough.
like the ultimate place to play? Like the
Oakland
dream.
Coliseum. It depends. We have the same goals, but you can achieve them through music or achieve them through popularity or record sales, and we want all of them at the same time. But
That
to
would be
get
nice.
to get to those places, each month or week we're playing a larger hall and to that point that goal is becoming attained, and it's fun. It's
Cover
really
of Rolling Stone. That wouldn't.
That would be nice.
Are you going to say something bad?
You know, part of it is sustainable, you know? Like, I can't imagine playing the Oakland Coliseum, because you'd have to do that then all the time. What are you going to, after the
Right.
Oakland Coliseum, what do you play? Another
Right.
hockey rink or something, you know?
No, the Oakland Stadium, man.
Good point.
Wow.
So
But you
I don't
can-
know,
you can always-
maybe it's something a little more realistic, you know, where people can actually relax and listen to music. I have this dream that someday there'll be a music venue that music venues across the country say that are really comfortable, rather than like hockey rinks or what's the other alternative?
Quality
Bars.
instead of quantity.
Bowling alley.
Yeah, bowling alleys. Really comfortable
Hockey rink.
bowling alleys.
This is what you get when you get
But
5 minds
It's
thinking
not
at one
here.
time.
It's not here.
Yeah.
I want stadiums, and he wants.
Bowling
And that's how it is on the
He wants
Climate.
living
Money.
rooms.
You want the big screen behind you, you know, it shows your
I want
face.
Bono.
Drive-in theaters.
One on one to you.
There you go.
How did you get started in this kind of music? I mean, what led you to it? What do you listen to on your own?
I'll
No?
field that one.
Okay, Paul.
Kelly. We all listen to totally different kinds of music, and most of it is 60s and 70s kind of stuff, primarily. That's what we grew up on.
Yeah.
And so that was what we were all into, but I think that we're also very interested in playing with more of like a tighter kind of groove, like a lot of bands play today. And so it's sort of a synthesis of everything that we listen to. It's a lot of vocal stuff. Bart listened to a lot of vocals, Alan, and stuff like that. I listen to a lot of weird progressive music, and our rhythm section, go figure, listen to a lot of rhythmic stuff, Funkadelic and
Right.
Little Feat and stuff like that, the band. So it's just a synthesis of everything that we like. And we used to sound like all those bands in one point or another, but it's starting the
Now you
last
have your
year
own
where we're
sound.
starting to become our own thing, you know.
And what do you call that own thing?
Well,
The name?
we call it the Strangers.
I
yeah.
know, but what type of music? I mean, there were so many names like in my intro, and it's, you know,
I don't know. We don't have a tag for it yet.
not yet.
What time?
Okay. Oh, that's
really
true.
have
That is a long question. Okay.
It
No, we
depends
don't
on the
have a
time of
tag for
day.
it, really.
Rock and roll. It's
Rock
still
and
just
roll.
rock and roll, right?
Sure.
What happened to that?
Sure.
That was always such a good thing to say. Oh, yeah, we play rock and roll. It used to mean
It's
something,
it's
but
vague, but
what does it
true.
mean now?
Before we close, I just want everybody to quickly tell me who your mentors are and briefly why.
Let's start over here.
Oh, okay.
I need to think about it.
Got to be quick.
My
Talk in the
mentors-
mic.
Excuse me. Hi there. My mentors are people like Paul Simon and Bruce Springsteen, because I like people who write good melodies and good songs.
Okay. Ned?
I think my mentors change every month, but currently, right now, I'm listening to a lot of Clyde Stubblefield, who is the drummer for James Brown.
Okay.
I grew up next door to a bass player who plays for the Boston Symphony Orchestra. He taught me how to play guitar.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Like Ned, mine changes all the time. This week it is Neil Young.
It's always
Neil.
been Neil Young for you. Stephen Stills. I like Alan. I come from a guy who I like songs. I like people who write good songs. And
Is Alan your mentor?
Alan is one. Actually, Alan is one of my mentors. But I listen to a lot of Billy Preston and the Mamas and Papas.
Listen
A lot
to
of
Art.
harmony, a lot of harmony. But I like soul music a lot too, so that gets it going for
Okay.
me.
Well, I just want to thank all of you. I got to say, this has probably been my best interview, and most fun, too, as well. Anyway, these are the Strangers, everybody. I'll let them get back to their music.